What's up, YouTube? It's me, SMDJ here, and welcome to our live stream. We are indeed live, and welcome to the belated New Year's Eve special, or New Year's Day special now. One day at a time. Goodbye 2023, welcome 2024, the SMDJ 2023 New Year's Eve Day special. It's that time of the year again. New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. The last day of 2023. Every year I do this late stream to recap and reflect upon the things we did and to tell of what's to come. But the most important thing to address this year is sometimes it's good to take things one day at a time. Life can be a wild ride with many ups and downs, and as such, sometimes you may need to take things slower. So is taking things one day at a time a smart play, or is planning way ahead a better mindset? Well, I'm here to answer just that and more as we cover everything from the main series to the side series, my story-driven content, and more as we relax and head into another year. I'm looking forward to all the things that are to come next year, but let's not forget everything that came before. Join me live for a fun-filled evening, and also maybe, if we have time, play one last game, react to a video or two, etc. So what are we waiting for? If you're excited and ready for the yearly SMDJ tradition once more, then please sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Happy New Year's, everyone. This is the last time this is looping. So yes, welcome everybody to the New Year's special, but it's slightly delayed. And I'm gonna open the stream with that. Livy, I see you're in the stream. You're gonna swing by for a little bit and then head out. That's fine. If I don't know if you're here right now, but that's fine. Stop in as you please. But yeah, I should talk about that first before we head further into the stream. So, if you guys are new to this and don't know what this is, since about 2019, 2018, I have been doing these kinda special end of the year streams where I reflect on everything. And, well, to say that I didn't do this last night would be a lie. I did do this last night, but there were some issues with this. And I'm so glad this is public for me, because it's obviously my channel. For everyone else, this will be privated. But as we can clearly see here, I did do this last night. However, there were a few issues, like the thumbnail wasn't ready, so I used this for the intro screen. And then I kind of had to take a small break, and I thought the entire stream was just this, or I forgot to turn my camera on. But no, it was just me as if I was back in 2019, 2020, streaming that way, where it was just full screen, no fancy streaming setup. And I think there was also a couple audio qualities, audio issues. So yeah, to pretty much say that this is now debunked as being the New Year's Eve special, then yeah, it is now debunked. I should be removing this from the playlist, but I'll be doing some playlist updates later. I might at least make sure I remove this later tonight, but yeah. So, we're doing this on New Year's Day, when I normally do this on New Year's Eve. And yeah, I even posted about this in the community tab late New Year's Eve night. Yeah, I literally streamed for 40 minutes and I realized that this should be better. I should be treating this better. This is a big stream that I do every year, and I shouldn't be making sloppy mistakes and just pushing it out just to have it done on the day. So I at least did stream something yesterday, so there is something with New Year's Eve's date, but it's just not the New Year's Eve special. So yes, even though this is being streamed on New Year's Day, I'm only going to leave day in the title. I'm just going to leave this as it is, because I literally copied the format of the description from last year. So yeah. Anyways, we're done with the intro music, which was Schoolhouse, Escape, the free run version. I might play it again for the outro, we'll see. But yeah. So, that's why we're doing this now. And I think now that I'm doing this not as late as I was attempting to last night, I should have enough time to go over everything I need to talk about and more. I may play a game, or I might just skip out on doing a game this year for this year's installment. Cause like I don't always do a game or always watch a video to end the year off. I only did that I think last year's 2019, and I think I know 2020. Like I know in 2020 I had no time to do any video gaming or whatever at the end of the stream. It was just the pure commentary. So yeah, it's just gonna be, we're gonna see. I'll make my decision as I go forward. Anyways, yes. So now that ramble of the intro is out of the way, I think it's time we start over. Fresh slate. It's a new year, fresh, clean slate. Let's do this from the top. Let's run through everything from the top and not have any sloppy commentary, sloppy visuals, sloppy thumbnails. Which, by the way, I was initially going to make this a lot simpler, but then I figured I wanted to continue the trend of all the previous thumbnails, so I went in and finished up the thumbnail this morning and got it ready for this stream. So I hope you guys like the final product. Yeah, the thumbnail is gonna be a lot simpler, but I figured I might stick to my roots and do it the usual style. So yeah, quality over quantity. That's for sure. Thanks, Livy. Thanks for the reassurance. Anyways, and yes, the Mario onesie. I'll talk about that. There's a few reasons I decided to wear this, so we'll talk about it. But I think now it's time we go back in time and see that now this is a year old, when it would have been like almost a year old last night. Alright. So, what did we do in 2023? Well, I believe we started off with a lot of streaming in 2023, because we had this the first Fangame Friday of 2023, which was, I think, something I think it was an idea I wanted to do late December of 2022, but I didn't get to it, so I made sure it was the first stream of 2023. And I started back up Pizza Sim mods because I think during around Pizza Sim's 5th anniversary in 2022, I think I had picked up Pizza Sim casually off camera, and I had a save file where I could get Lore Keeper. So I started attempting to see if I could actually get Lore Keeper and actually beat Fruity Maze. So that was a fun beginning to 2022 on the streaming side of things. 2023 on the streaming side of things. And then I immediately picked up on DDLC and Baldi's immediately in January. Because with me beating both demo and classic style in 2022, and me finishing Act 1 of DDLC in 2022, I immediately got on Act 2, immediately started party style, and I remember doing episode 4 and 5 like 1 weekend apart from each other, and then with me doing Baldi's literally like almost a week apart, I was able to beat party style. It did take me a good while. That's why that stream is a lot longer than the previous episodes that came before it, but I did ultimately beat party style finally for myself. So that was that. We did another episode of just Act 2 and DLC Plus. I did my other annual tradition of showing what I got for Christmas, which I'll be doing again this January at some point, so just wait. I probably will not be doing it live. I only wanted to do it live in 22 just to change it up from the previous installments. It'll probably be back to a video format this year, but what I got for Christmas 2023 will release this sometime in January. You'll just need to wait and see. This is a pretty important stream. Talk about that in a second. And then on the video side of things, we started videos off with the first ever plush video, which I believe was the middle of January. We did the first ever plush video in the middle of January, which was a Bowser Jr. video. And it's funny because when we get to December 2023, you'll see that a funny coincidence between the first plush video of 2023 and the last plush video of 2023. You'll see a fun coincidence. So yeah, mid-January we did that. I did a McFarlane Lego short. I did a first Minecraft Wii U video of the year. This is something to talk about in a second. But back on the streaming side of things, so my good friend Matt had a Game Jolt account where he was just messing around with a couple goofy FNAF maker engine thingamabobs that were made by, like, you know, FNAF fans, and he had tried attempting a couple game projects, and he was done doing that, so I did like a farewell. I tried solving the lore of Fear, and that was something. I brought out my quote-unquote inner theorist and just I even made like a whole FNAF timeline, so that was something. And this happening early January is also a funny coincidence because of what happens in the middle of 2023. But yeah, so I brought out my inner theorist. That was something. And then the creator of Bendy's dropped this like kind of troll game in like light of all the new mascot horror based games that were coming out. And I hopped on the trend of playing this as soon as it did come out. So that was fun. This was definitely a fun little game to play for about almost 20 minutes. Alright, Livy, you have a good night. Thanks for stopping in for the first few minutes. You can always catch the whole replay later. But yeah, have a good one. Talk to you later, Livy. Take care. But yeah, so this was fun. This was a fun game that came out of 2023. If you haven't played it, I highly recommend it. It's a short game, but a fun game, nonetheless. And then we move into February, where I did the first FNAF World stream of the year, continued that modded Pizza Sim save that I started in January. And this is when I finally obtained Lorekeeper for my first time, because I finally had beaten Fruity Maze. It was just down to playing Security Puppet. It was down to, getting, it was down to, obtaining Security Puppet, playing Midnight Motorist. So yeah, I finally did this, and like, after this point, I spent some time, and I made 2 clips for the DJ side channel that were just based around this. So yeah, that happened. I got Lorekeeper for the first time, so that was fun. I did the first survival challenge on Java for the year. That was fun. I did the first Nintendo video of the year in early February, another McFarlane Lego short. I reviewed some YouTuber merch that I got for Christmas, which wasn't SMDJ for once. It was YouTuber merch from a Minecraft FNAF roleplay I was watching. So this was a fun small video that I edited and got out in like early February. And then we get to Valentine's Day, where I not only dropped the usual plush special, but I did stream Doki Doki on Valentine's Day and actually finished Act 2 that very day, which was crazy. So I literally, from like beginning of 2023, I'd already done 3 streams on Act 2 and was already done with that part of the game. So that was crazy. I did like a whole vlog stream because I think I need to catch up on some stuff because like I was literally trying to get the series settled, stuff started, and whatnot. I showcased some gifts I got. That was fun because I think I've met up with some family members and they had some gifts for me as for like belated Christmas and whatnot. So that was something. I did another Baldi streams. I unlocked all the fun settings. I did like a stream messing around with the fun settings. I started Day Shift of Freddy's 3 revamp back up, and we were beginning to go for the neutral ending. So I did like this whole like big run. I premiered this one. I had people pick the name for this run, so I came up with Sir Bear the Third because of suggestions on a community tab post. And yeah, so I just kind of brought Day Shift of Freddy's 3 back on the channel because I believe, I don't remember the last time I did it, but I believe I kind of left it somewhere in 2022. Because I was doing the evil run in 2022, I believe. I just want to. I'm taking a peek back. Oh yeah, no, I did the evil run, and then I did the flamey ending. Oh, was evil run? I only did one. Did I only do one thing of Day Shift last year, or the year before last year? I think I may have did the evil run in 2021. And I did flamey ending in 2022, and then so I only did one thing for Day Shift for 2022, and I started up the neutral run, so that was fun, and then I ended February off with like 3 collabs. I did a Fangame Friday that I had Livy on, where we played Five Nights at Wario's in another Mario-centric FNAF fan game. I did a Minecraft collab with Tron that was supposed to happen in 2022, but it got postponed. / I think there was an attempt that was, corrupted, failed, didn't go to plan because of connection issues. So that finally happened in 2023, and then the first DJ Mario mods video came out. And I think this was just a challenge episode, but we still brought back the series. There wasn't any new mods yet. We were just doing challenges for the year, start the year off with. So that happened. And then we get to March, where I did a fun Gmod one-off, and I just kind of played Gary's mod, because I feel like there may have been like some sort of update or something that caught my eye, and it's just like I wanted to stream some Gary's mod, so I was just playing around in various ways. Hence the title, Multiple Ways to Play. So that happened. So yeah, started March off with a Gary's mod stream. And then I began Act 3 of DDLC, which was fun. That was a whole big stream. I began doing some of the secret stuff in Baldi's Basics Classic Remaster, this is the beginning of me attempting stuff and failing over and over again. I did a miscellaneous FNAF fan game one-off, which was something. So that happened. I did a Mario Day March 10th special Nintendo video where I played Mario U and beat the final boss. I did another episode of the Day Shift of Freddy's 3 Neutral Run. The St. Patrick's Day plush video came out, which was crazy and fun. Another McFarlane Lego short. I did a spontaneous FNAF 3 stream, and I believe I attempted some of the aggressive nightmare mode and some other stuff. So that was something. I believe between this, which let me see when this was. I believe between this random update video and late March. So between this and I believe this stream, I think I came down with a little something, or I was slightly ill, because this is the last day. This is after the update video. So I was kind of sick on this stream, so I ended up ending the stream early, not making the progress I wanted to. So this prompted me to do a second Day Shift live stream for the neutral run. So that happened because I was slightly ill, and that illness carried into April a little bit. Good. And then I did a very special plush video because in March of 2023, the Nintendo eShop was closing down on the Wii U and 3DS. So I figured, as a strong Wii U player and 3DS, 2DS player, I figured I would do a special plush video to honor the eShop closing, and I had Luigi go on this quest to download something before the eShop closed. So that was fun, and yeah, I honored the eShop closing with this plush video. So yeah, that was a fun time. And then we move into April with the Oh Baby Oh Triple April Fool's trilogy of content. Like, I think back in 2022 there was a triple upload. And it's funny, speaking of triple upload, there was a Usain Mod trailer video that I released parodying a trailer that was released to announce a couple new April Fool's mods. There's this special roleplay video that if you haven't seen, I would highly recommend, even if you aren't a fan of roleplay, because this is a cross between a Wii U roleplay and a Java roleplay, and this turned into something else that we'll talk about much later in the year. But the Dead Dimension movie, the quote-unquote movie, is definitely something worth watching because there is a lot of importance to this video. Because this joke video spawned something from it, so that's all I'm going to say. And then we did I did like a really short plush video for April Fool's Day this year, 2023. And then a few days later it was the Easter special, so I went from recording the April Fool's plush video to the Easter plush video, and that was something. Then Pop Goes dropped a new game, and I think at this point in time I was going to start streaming The Machinist, Pop Goes and The Machinist, but I took time to play this because I thought this was going to be a one-off stream. But I struggled with the 5th day for whatever reason, and I've been streaming for so long, like almost 2 hours, I have to end the stream. I'll do a part 2, even if it is short, and whatnot. So that happened. And then, obviously, April Fool's Day came and went, so Minecraft dropped a new April Fool's snapshot, so I spent the whole stream exploring the voting update, which was funny. This was a fun way of playing Minecraft. There was, votes that could alter the gameplay, and I even came back to this later in the year, too, with a challenge stream. But yeah, so that happened. I came back and did a part 2 to my Pop Goes, and I beat the game, started the ending, all that fun stuff. And whatnot. So that happened, and around I would say early April, also something to note for 2023 was the Super Mario Bros. Movie was coming out. So around this time I was getting hyped to go see that, so I may have rambled about the Mario movie in a couple streams, or maybe after I saw it, but maybe more so on the plush video side or something. I feel like it was referenced in a plush video somewhere. Or if not that, the FNAF movie is referenced somewhere, which is something we'll get to. But then I came back for a peculiar DDLC stream along with a special DDLC collab, because in February of 2023, since I had gotten a Switch for Christmas of 2022, I bought myself the Switch port for DDLC Plus, since that was a game I started playing on Steam, was enjoying it, wanted to get the physical version on Switch because it came with collectibles. So I did this huge collab with Livy, which you should definitely check out. It was a fun video, 30-minute video, reviewing, looking at everything the game had to offer, and giving a brief synopsis of how the game works on Switch. We did some lore analysis, there was a link on a card where is this a real website? you know, reviewing the product. Again, full video, definitely worth checking out, and it core-aligned with this stream, which is probably by far the weirdest DDLC stream I did, because no one really showed up to the stream. I think like one person came in during the middle of it and said they were just stopped by to say hi for a minute. But I literally titled this stream just the two of us, because literally at that point in the game it's just you, the player, and Monica. So I literally called the stream just the two of us. And that stream literally became what the title was, because literally with no one showing up in live chat, and because I was making progress with the stream, obviously the stream wasn't being enlisted. I literally played myself with that title, having a stream called Just the Two of Us with episode 13 of DDLC. So that happened. I returned to, again, just to make progress on the Days of the Freddy's 3 revamp series I was doing. So that continued with another live stream. Again, I started doing more challenges. Again, by episode 7, episode 8... I was beginning to do challenges but not win them in the game. And I believe before May, we did start Pop Goes in the Machinist. Yeah, by the end of April, we began Pop Goes in the Machinist. So, that happened. And I obviously showed off what I got for Easter. And I think by the end of April, or maybe early May, it depends when this video dropped, we got some new candies news. Don't know why this video has an ad. Thanks, YouTube, for randomly putting ads on videos. I'm sorry, something that I might watch later. But yeah, so I talked about some FCAF fur news, and also talked about a game which is sadly canceled, FNAF Plus. So that video didn't fully age well, but it is what it is. Watch it for the candies part if you want. Don't worry about the FNAF Plus part. And yeah, so I started Pop Goes Arcade in end of April. And then in May, we got to May. I think I did McFarlane Lego Short, another challenge. This video was recorded in April, but it took me a little bit to edit. So this came out in early May, the follow-up to the April Fool's video trailer, where Matt reacted to the new mods. We did, I think we did a challenge maybe, or it was just a long review video. So yeah, this came out. Ultimate Foxy was definitely a fun video. Check it out if you haven't. The mods that were here were really fun. So yeah. I did a Paper Mario video in May, because with the eShop closing, I bought a lot of stuff on the Wii U, so I figured I would do a small video on this. I haven't obviously returned back to Paper Mario. Maybe I will later this year. I'll have to wait and see. I'll have to double check how much support this video got. But then I also did another day shift part, and this was a long one, but it was just continuing the revamp playthrough of the neutral ending. So that was going on. I started up Pizza Sim Modded again, because now that I had obtained Lorekeeper, I wanted to do what the modded series set out to do, which was do a run which was both modded or both to beat completion and Lorekeeper in the same run. So this started that adventure, and that would go on for a little while. But yeah, we started that back in May. I did a fun collab with Mario JB, reviewing another FNAF map that I had downloaded like ages ago. As of now, I know this map, like, I don't think the download page works for this anymore, and I obviously don't think I can physically share what I have downloaded, because obviously it's not my map. It's just something I downloaded back in the day. Like, literally, I think I downloaded this back in like 2018, 2017, something like that. So obviously, yeah, that was almost like 4, 5, 6 years ago. So yeah, things have changed. But yeah, I did this fun collab with Mario JB. Jason definitely was good exploring a map from my favorite roleplay series with him. We had a lot of fun goofing around. So check that out if you haven't. I did another fan game Friday on a couple interesting fan games that I wanted to play. So I ended up doing that per usual. I finally finished my first ever DDLC run with having Matt and Libby joining me as collaborators. Whoops, I didn't mean to click that. But yeah, I had Matt and Libby joining me as collaborators for this stream when I went to finish my first ever playthrough of the game. And to say that I finished the game in flying colors would be an understatement, because the way I saw the ending was something. Like, I'm gonna play it at a specific moment. I want you guys to see something.
But what happens now? Game?
That special day.
I'm not touching my computer. My computer's possessed.
So yeah, to say that my viewing of the ending was clean would be an understatement. But it did happen. I did see the ending of DDLC for the first time, so that happened. Then I think I got busy and or may have been slightly ill again. Depends if I had fully recovered from the illness I had from like late March into April. But I think I took a break and I come back into a big vlog stream because, oh my god, had FNAF exploded this year in 2023, or in 2023. So I did like this whole vlog stream catching up on all the new news, talking about trailers and such, talked about Let's Play series that were coming. Again, I did 2 big clips for the DJ side channel, which were about me getting Lorekeeper for the first time. So that happened. I think I played like FNAF and Baldi's for a little bit, or just FNAF 1. So that was part of the stream, and I was just rambling and updating about stuff. But yeah, so this was an interesting point because, again, a lot of FNAF news that just came out. I think I was coming back from a little break or something. Yeah, okay, so I wasn't really sick. My allergies were just acting up, so it was hard to record and go live. But yeah, so that happened. But I did do another Baldi's and Pop Quiz episode before the end of March. Not March, May. So that happened, and again, another stream where I struggled to actually beat a challenge, and just I'm actually on the flip side, I was actually making progress on Pop Quiz Arcade, so that was good. And then we did another plush video in May, which was the last video of the month, which was me introducing a semi-new character. If you watch this video, you know there is a potential flashback scene with Lore, so definitely check this plush video out if you haven't. It is a fun story video that I did this year in 2023. But yeah, then I got to June. I did a random like showcase video of things that I built and that I had. This is a video we'll talk about in a second, because this is something. Okay, and there's also some important stuff to talk about with June streams. So, in early June, I was invited to be a part of a live stream collab for charity, and I recorded part of my POV playing this new multiplayer FNAF fan game, but my footage was awful because I was either glitching or lagging the entire time. But I turned it into this funny video where it has like this like glitched out thumbnail with the couple characters I played as. So this is just a highlight from that charity stream. Again, here were the people I was with at the time. It was just a fun little bonus video that released in early June. On the streaming side of things, I did a UCN collab with Super Soul, where we were just doing a jump scare marathon to see who could get all the jump scares in UCN first. So that was a fun race that we did. Minecraft 1.20 came out, so I did a stream on that. But at the same time, I did do a pretty decent stream on it, the ending is really messy because I thought I had enough time to do the stream, but I had to go somewhere with family, and you could kind of hear them in the background as we were getting ready to leave. So I had to kind of rush the outro, and even the outro was kind of sloppy. So while I had a fun stream exploring the new update, I also had like this awful ending to the stream, so that happened. And then we did a fun one-off for the year, where I brought back Boris and the Dark Survival, which was a game that came out back in like 2017, 2018, or 2019 even. And it was something that I had planned to play back in like the early years of the channel, like the first couple, or like even the first 3, but I never actually properly did it. So I just did this whole one-off stream, playing the game, talking about my thoughts on the Bendy series, how I want to play this game for a series, how there's, all these other things that I want to do. Maybe even I think I even said maybe I would revisit Bed in the Ink Machine at some point. So that happened, and whatnot. Just another Baldies episode, another Pop Goes episode, just attempting to make progress in Baldies, making progress in Pop Goes. A McFarlane Lego short came out, and we got the 2 big videos of the end of the year, or end of the month. I continued the save file to try and do completion in Lore Keeper in the same run, and this was going well. But then I kind of left this open for too long. You will see what I'm talking about in a few minutes. But I think I got up to at least Saturday. Yeah, I got up to Saturday, so I was at least making good progress with the run. I think I completed Lore Keeper. I just had to do Saturday with all animatronics. I then reached 5 years on the channel. And this was a big milestone, because I had been doing YouTube since summer of 2018, and 5 years had just came upon us. So I knew I had to do something big to mark this occasion, because that's like half a decade. So I did this big, almost 10-minute video of a face-to-face kind of speech monologue, I wanted to say, because it's the beginning of the 5-year special, because it was me discussing what's gonna happen, me talking about how I'm gonna celebrate the channel's 5-year milestone. So that was a pretty big video. I celebrated Ultimate Custom Night's anniversary for 5 years, and I beat 51 mode, not 50-20, 51 mode for the first time. It took me an hour, but I did beat 51 mode in the end, with all the characters active. So that happened.
I think I got it. I'm just gonna bunker down. I'm gonna bunker down.
Say, I beat 51.
51, I'm done. I dealt with all of them.
So I beat a 50 mode for the first time, and I did some other UCN celebration stuff towards the end of the stream. So that was fun. That was a fun UCN stream of the year. That was one of the only UCN things besides the race with Super Soul that came out this year, which is something I shall talk about. It was this, and then on video side of things, it was only the modded UCN stuff that was coming out for videos. But yeah, and then a big collab with Matt dropped, where for his other channel, Continuity Error, where he does video essays, and I don't know why that link is broken. I'll have to fix that. But we talked about a poem that is part of the physical edition of DDLC, And this is us breaking down, analyzing, kind of giving our raw thoughts and discussion of what we think the poem means. So that was something we did. That was a big collab in early or late June. So if you haven't watched it, definitely check it out. This video was supposed to come out way earlier because I think it was recorded back in like April or May, and it only came out late June or the end of June. So like, yeah, it was stuck in editing purgatory for a while. But it, funnily enough, released on DDLC's Plus's anniversary, so that was fun. That happened. And then I did the 5-year special for the end of June, also, besides the big collab. And here, I literally did some reflecting. I had funny little milestone goals that people could help me reach, where, like, you know, I was forced to like my own stream. You know, I would reveal a modded teaser because I was working on a UCN mod at the time. You know, I could tease an upcoming stream. You guys could pick a stream. This is something we'll talk about. The 10th milestone like goal actually is something we need to talk about. I might leave the stream open. That is something actually I completely forgot about. But yeah, after that we celebrated. I watched some videos. I answered like one question because it was supposed to be a Q&A, but I only had one person ask a question. I played some of the original Baldies, and yeah, that happened. And I had like this fun little milestone like timeline of events thumbnail. So yeah, then we get to July, and I did a fan game one-off with this fan game that I played on Fan Game Friday previously. This was a pretty big stream because I revisited an old world from a really old series back in like 2018, 2019, 2020. So this was a big stream where I revisited it and played and built on a world that I hadn't done in a long while. And this was like preparing so I can actually like give like this series a proper finale. And I might have to do that obviously this year because 2023 is now over. I obviously never made it back to finish this, but this stream was really important. I showed off a skin edit I made of a character I came up with, which is Bootleg Bonnie. It's like a Bonnie made up of different Bonnie parts, so he's a bootleg version of Bonnie the Bunny. So that was a fun little thing to add to this stream, me revisiting this old series of mine. So yeah, that happened. The 4th of July special came out. I celebrated that with the Liberty Chica plush that I had gotten back in March. So this was another video that came out in March. I skipped over it because it was just a showcase merch video. But yeah, so I got Liberty Chica back in March, so I used them for a 4th of July plush video. I did a fun Mario Kart video because I, again, bought some stuff off the eShop since, you know, that was closing back in March of 2020. 3. I finished the neutral run of Day Shift Freddy's 3, and I left this kind of open-ended where I'm like, I'll be back to do more Day Shift, but I need to give it a break, so there's other stuff I need to focus on. So yeah, I finished this. I got the ending.
Died before Phony, and we got the end.
Yeah, we got the ending, and like I said, I closed out the series. I talked about what would be happening for Day Shift Freddy's 3 revamp. So that was a pretty big moment. Back on the streaming side of things. Again, another Baldi stream. This one actually was a good one because I actually did win at what I was attempting to do I think it was like the last attempt of the stream, but I did win what I set out to do. We actually made huge progress with Papa's Arcade. We've actually finished the story, and we we ended up like progressing to find some of the secrets the game had to offer. I began to start the secret final boss. I didn't beat it, but I began to fight the secret boss. So that happened. I'm just gonna put that over here. The studio is reloading. I don't know where that video. I don't know. I lost the video I had open already. Then I'll reopen it after. But yeah, and then I did a fan game Friday on max modes of fan games because it was like the 20th fan game Friday stream, and while I stopped numbering them, I wanted to do like for the 20th stream focus on max modes of fan games, and I did that. So I played through some max modes. I didn't win any of them because I wasn't really good at max modes in fan games. I've only beaten a few, but I feel like the few that I've beaten were pretty easy, or at least had easy ways of beating them when I had full concentration. So that was something. And then I returned to DDLC because after me beating the game back in March. No, back in April, I took like a couple. I skipped doing DDLC for like a couple months, and I came back to doing it in like July. Just like because I went back to do it in July on the day that I started it in July of 2022, as like, you know, 1 year milestone of when I started playing DDLC on the channel. So I did that, and I did like a speedrun episode where I literally speedran through the entire game and played the entire game in one sitting. And I unlocked some new content along the way too, so that was fun. So that was a fun little bonus like trip into DLC. We were doing like a speedrun challenge. Then we get to August, but before I talk about August, I think I need to take a quick break. I'm gonna grab some water because my throat's getting a little dry, and then we'll talk about August because August is pretty big, and then we're getting down to like the last 4 months of the year. So I'll be right back, quick break, and then we're gonna get a move on to August and the last 4 months of the year before I do more of the big reflecting. So be right back. Alright. Back to it, because now we are at August. And a couple things were going down in August. For starters, I was going on vacation in August for like a week with family. So I had to announce that and discuss other things. So I did a whole vlog stream talking about that topic and other things, like what games I would or would not be doing before I left, you know. I started up a Minecraft survival challenge on this stream, and I would continue it later. Someone randomly asked me a question in chat, so I talked about that. And then the stream had, I think the stream had a connection issue, so I just ended the stream with the last few topics, and that was that. And this is when I brought back the Fools update, because I played as a creeper, which would, again, come back later as a future stream. But we also got to FNAF's 9th anniversary, and I figured I would do something different, because for the 8th anniversary, I did 5 live streams in a row, playing through the first 5 games. So for this year, I figured I would do a big discussion of lore, FNAF lore, with this cheesy timeline I made back in 2017, 2018. And I added so much music that I ran out of room in the description to link timestamps, that you can find them in the comments section. And yeah, everything that is here for timestamps, I talk about every main game, I talk about specific mini games, I talk about FNAF World lore.
So next up, FNAF World mini timeline. Okay, so this is where
I get to talk about FNAF World lore, so this is fun. And I had lovely collaborators of Matt and Lucy joining me, Chubbs Deuce. So that was fun. Definitely check this out. It is 2 hours long, because that's what it takes to discuss FNAF lore, apparently. That is a slight joke, but yeah, I mean, it took me that long to do lore. So that happened. So definitely a big collab of the year to check out. And then I still wanted to play a FNAF game for the anniversary. So you know what I did? I started up my FNAF World Hard Mode series on the channel around FNAF's 9th anniversary. Also, MPEC, welcome to the stream. I am just catching up and redoing last night's failed New Year's Eve live stream. Welcome to the stream, though. But yeah, so I did FNAF World's 9th, and I did FNAF World Hard Mode for FNAF's 9th anniversary, and this began my journey of having Mangle lead the entire FNAF World party from episode 1 to 5, and even the bonus episode I did to end the year off. So this was a fun thing. I also meant to react to the FNAF World trailer here, but I forgot it, so I did that in the second episode. So that happened. And then I did a self-imposed challenge stream in Baldi's, where I did like self-imposed challenges before I went on vacation. And then I went on vacation and had 2 premieres go up. A collab with Livy and another FNAF multiplayer game. So this was reviewing YouTuber merch, and this again is a FNAF multiplayer video. But yeah, so I discussed new SMG4 merch I got, and that was fun. I did like my final overall rating. I reviewed each item. I got Livy's opinion. You know, we did some brief spoilers about the video and movie it was from. So yeah, that was fun. And on the other side of things, again, these videos came out while I was on vacation. I uploaded a fun multiplayer collab where I did this other FNAF multiplayer game where you either play as animatronics or night guards. And I will admit, half of this recording is me dying a lot and spectating. But this was honestly what's the word? This was honestly still a fun collab that I recorded, so yeah, I ended up just editing this together before I went on vacation. So yeah, definitely a couple fun collabs that definitely happened this year. Oh wow. That's crazy. I just read your chat messages. Oh man. Well, anyways, I do welcome you to the channel. Yeah, I finally did the thing. And it's been over 5 years, and now I'm reflecting over a bunch of content. So, that was fun. And then to end off my vacation, there was a special plush video that went out. And I think these are the last August streams, too. So, I did a fun plush video while I was on vacation. And it focused around Eminem, because I figured Blue Eminem and Chef Finn needed a standalone video together. So that happened, and I came back, so I continued this was also a slightly vlog stream, but I continued the Minecraft challenge I started here, and I finished playing as a creeper with the April Fool's update. I did a fun collab with someone, revisiting a FNAF fan game that I played on a Fan Game Friday, and I had my first ever collab with Mac, and I think this went well. Getting to collab with other people besides like my usual collaborators is always fun. So when I get a fun one-off collab that isn't with one of my usual collaborators, these usually are fun to look back on. And I'm really glad I think I was able finally to beat this game. So, and I had Mac there for most of the stream because of time zones. I think he left before I actually beat the game. So yeah. Yeah, I may look at your channel later, but thanks for stopping by. But yeah, so that happened. We beat the secret boss of Pop Goes Arcade and just made progress there. And that's where we end things in August. So a pretty packed filled month where we did I went on vacation, we celebrated FNAF's 9th anniversary, I had some collab videos go out and streams, I did a funny Minecraft challenge, I played both mainline games at the time. So yeah, that happened. And then we get to September, where I had something pretty personal that was happening that I knew was definitely affecting the channel, at least for a week or so. So I had to announce that I was having some teeth taken care of, so I was going to be out of the game for a while, but I had prepared for that with another premiere week, which is I had this McFarlane Lego video go out, and then I had merch that FNAF merch that I got when I was on vacation, and a fan game video go out while I was recovering. So I had these fun videos go out. I did right before I had my teeth taken care of. I did the next episode of FNAF World, which was a bit short because that day the weather seemed like it was just gonna be rain, and then like thunderstorms came in and my connection started being crap, so I stopped streaming. But yeah, I did that, and then I think, is this after my break? Did I return to Baldi's after? Or I feel like Baldi's was after my little break. Yeah, okay, this is towards the end of the month. My break was in the middle of September. But yeah, so I came back to Baldi's, attempted a challenge, and I got so close, but still didn't beat it, so I literally just stopped, ended the stream. This was a stream that was supposed to happen in August, but I had to postpone it to September, because the first attempt failed and crashed. Like Gmod literally crashed on me. and I couldn't continue the stream, so I literally had to stop the first attempt of this. And then I realized that this stream was so big, I needed to do a part 2. So sometime this year, I need to do another Gary's Mod showcasing more SMG4 add-ons. So that's something. And then we get to this stream, which is pretty important. This is important. As for videos, I did a Minecraft Wii U video showcasing off, again, more stuff I bought off the eShop, this time in Minecraft. A brand new DJ Mario mod video finally came out, where I showcased a new mod I teased back around the channel anniversary. And this stream went well for the most part until the second challenge broke, and like it was literally unplayable. And I literally just got jump scared because I thought I had that paused. So that happened, and then we get to October. So we're almost done with the reviewing of the channel, so that's good. So yeah, as for this, where I got jump scared by the audio playing, I did the next Pop Goes episode on my birthday for about an hour and a half, because I wanted to get another episode out in September for the end of the year. This was supposed to be a fun bonus grinding episode. I figured I could do it with friends, and I had a collaborator join me for it. And because I believe the creator of Pop Go's birthday is also the 26th, which is funny. So there was a bunch of factors that made me say yes, I'm streaming on my birthday. So this was the birthday special of the year, just me streaming Pop Go's, and we actually reached 200%. And I said that the next episode with Pop Go's Arcade is gonna be big. I'm gonna like push it off a month. You're not gonna see this in October, and that also turned into not in November either. But we'll get there. So yeah, that was fun. And then we get to October, where I showcase what I got for my birthday, couple McFarlane Lego shorts, a fun video into Update 2, because, the Halloween backstage. I figured it'd be a fun video to do in October. Play a little bit of Update 2 on the normal mode save. Not hard mode, but normal mode. On the flip side, we were doing a hard mode, and we were beginning to get to Area 6, grinding for characters, getting ready for, the Guardians, Scott, security. That happened. This is a pretty big Minecraft stream, I'd say. Oh yeah, there's also another big thing that happened in October too, which also reflects on the videos. This is also something big I need to talk about. The last few videos of October I need to talk about. So I did this big Minecraft stream in early October because the Minecraft Live was coming up again. The mob vote was coming up, so I figured I would do a stream on finding the biomes the new mobs are supposedly gonna be in. And I actually uploaded a clip. I think that was like the last clip on the Jake's side channel. That was from this stream, so that was fun. But yeah, I think I in the end only found 2 of the 3 biomes legit, and I cheated to find the last one. But that sure was a journey. So yeah. And then, before we get to the last few uploads of the month, we need to talk about this vlog stream, because for whatever reason in October, half of my technology decided to break on me right when I was getting into the swing of things with all the content I had planned. So I ended up having to delay a lot of this. And I ended up doing this stream from my blue laptop, which was slightly a mistake, because now my blue laptop as of now is its performance is just dipped in quality again, and I don't know why. But it's I had all these streams ready to go, this was ready to go, FNAF movie was just coming out, I talking about FNAF World and Freddy in Space 2. I may have bought a game for myself on Steam before my laptop broke. There was also some new FNAF news to talk about. I attempted to do flump these a little bit because I didn't know if I was coming back to it. I talked about just some. I talked about uploading like a Nintendo Switch clip, which relates to this. I played some Baldies, and then I just kind of ended the vlog stream. But yeah, this was important because my technology laptops and all that were breaking down at this point in time, which delayed a lot of things. However, once I got it back and decided to do this stream from my other laptop, which this stream, well, it is still pretty decent in quality. I would say does suffer from being done on the other laptop. And I was supposed to do a part 2 revisit to this stream, which didn't happen in 2023, so I'll talk about that. But once I got my laptop back, it was like boom, boom, boom. I did like three of these streams that were prepared. I did a Baldies stream, I did a Fangame Friday, I did the next DDLC stream, which was this was unlocking secrets in DDLC in Act 2. This was just playing some handheld FNAF fan games. This was just me being like, you know what? I have been stuck sinking time into one challenge, so why waste time on one challenge when I can waste time on a lot of challenges and still didn't beat any? And then I did a fun FNAF stream on Halloween night, where I just played the first 4 games on a Halloween. I actually should mute this because I played a fan song in it. But yeah, I actually beat Night 6 of FNAF 1 with the Halloween decorations. I didn't beat FNAF 2, but I got a couple death mini games. FNAF 3, I had already beaten the game in Night 6, so I just messed around with a couple things, and then I moved on to FNAF 4. But because I had to go somewhere on Halloween night, I realized I'm like, oh wait, I don't have time to stream much of FNAF 4, so I said, you know what, I may do a FNAF 4 one-off. You know, there's some stream polls I gotta do. So I said I would talk about this in the community tab. So yeah. And then the 2 Halloween I did a bonus Halloween special before actually Halloween, where I did like the final Nintendo, probably the final Minecraft Battle Mini Games Wii U for Halloween, because at this point in time, it was announced that the Wii U servers are going to be shutting down sometime this year in 2024. So I'm like, you know what? I need to start getting in these last few collabs. I need to do like the last Halloween Battle Mini Games. That was a slightly yearly tradition. And I even got not just Mario JB on, Jason, but I had True Player join me for this. And while there was some audio issues, this collab went pretty well for the most part. So if you haven't seen this, definitely check it out. And this was a 30-second Switch clip I uploaded from DDLC Plus on Switch, and it blew up for whatever reason. So I might just have to upload more Switch clips in the future. If you guys want to see, if I can't do like full Let's Plays on Switch games right now, if I can show you guys like clips and highlights from stuff I'm doing, I'm sure you guys would like that. Because apparently you guys like this, and I don't know if it's just because it's DDLC or if it's because it was a Nintendo Switch gameplay clip. But yeah, this was huge. I think this was probably one of the most popular videos of the year. So I may do more stuff with Switch clips in the future. And then we got the usual annual plush video Halloween special. So that happened. And then we get to November. If I'm being honest, November felt like a huge FNAF month because of me having delays with stuff in October. I streamed like the FNAF troll game that came out in like the first couple days of November. I did this Pizza Sim double feature because if you remember, the last time I did Pizza Sim modded or any Pizza Sim was back in June. So July, August, September, October. That's like 4 months where I hadn't continued Pizza Sim modded. So I did this big Pizza Sim double feature where I literally beat completion twice on a modded save and a vanilla save, and I got these 2 fun thumbnails out of it. So yeah, I literally did a huge Pizza Sim double feature in November. So that was fun because I need to get this 5-year anniversary save done before the 6-year anniversary, and again, I need to continue the modded save that I left like 4 months in the making. So this happened. These were fun, and then this was a big milestone because again, with me being on YouTube for 5 years, I actually had a video from 2018 make it to 5 years, and it was like the origin of roleplay content on the channel, storytelling content in Minecraft on the channel. So I wanted to talk about it. I found the script, so I kind of did like a live script reading to the video. I watched some other videos related to it. I went on the world because I downloaded it and I kind of prepared it. So like maybe I could do like a remaster of the video, so it's no longer a 4-minute roleplay. So that happened, and I noted down some ideas of what I could do to improve it as a roleplay video. Because from this video, since this video released back 5 years ago, I have done some better roleplay content, and I like know ways that I could definitely improve this old OG roleplay. So that's why I did like a celebration stream on it. And the video side of things, there was news, more Candies news, so I talked about that. And then we get to these 2 videos. We get to My Neighbor Puppet and Puppet's Pizzeria Tour, which again, if you remember the April Fool's video I called out earlier in the stream being very important till the end of the year, well, here it is. Because of this goofy April Fool's roleplay, I talked to Mario JB Jason, who helped me with the April Fool's roleplay. I'm like, you know what? We could turn this into a small roleplay series that doesn't need to be serious, have like a serious story to it, and it can just be for fun. So I present to you FNAF Portal Pals in its infancy, because this is a roleplay series I'll be working on this year. And I actually have the 3rd episode ready. It's just an editing purgatory, if I'm being honest. So sometime in January, hopefully, you will be receiving episode 3 of this series. But yeah, that April Fool's roleplay spawned 2 more roleplay videos and a potential mini-series. So if you haven't seen these, I highly recommend them. They're goofy videos with a somewhat story at the moment. Again, there'll be more as I develop it, but yeah. So that happened. I did a big Baldi's collab with Mr. Matt, because by episode 14 and 15, I was like, you know what? I think I see an ending for this series. So let me start getting through some of the streams that I want to do. So I focused on doing secret codes and challenges for an entire stream, like self-imposed challenges. So that happened, and I had Matt on that. I did a fun Minecraft challenge, just at seeing how quickly I could obtain most of the ores in like 1.13. I wanted old Minecraft ore generation, not new generation. And then I did the Thanksgiving plush video, which was fun. I did a whole Sister Location themed one, and this was a big I would say for plush videos this is a pretty big story point, so if you haven't watched it, definitely check it out. And then I made my promise to do more of the Halloween edition, so I did like a whole stream on at least nights 1 through 4. We got to night 5, but I didn't play it. We did a whole stream on the Halloween edition of FNAF 4. And I learned the hard truths of dealing with Nightmare Mangle with the breathing. But I believe on the 4th night, on the last attempt when I beat it, I believe I kept Mangle out the entire time, so that was pretty good. So yeah, I did this whole stream, and then following it, I did the next FNAF World episode, and I think this episode got a decent amount of support, so I'm like, I'll do the next episode soon. Or at least I was like, or at least like yeah. Because it's literally like a couple, whatever. I think this got close. I think this one got close to its cycle. Not actually reaching it, but it got close. So I'm like, you know what? I promise I'll get you the next Fnatic episode as soon as I can. And then, to end November off, I announced that I was going to be doing a Q&A sometime in December. So, that's where we get to that. And now we get to all the stuff that I know I've done in like literally the last month of last year. So, this was supposed to be a stream I did in November, but it got pushed to the 1st of December. So it's funny. I started the year off with a reflection and retrospective, and I kind of ended / now beginning a year off with a reflection retrospective. So this was talking about my behind the scenes series and how this was something I wanted to do more of, and I watched all the old stuff, seeing how good it held up after all the time it's been sitting there. And then I celebrated Pizza Sim's anniversary with a big Pizza Sim stream, because there was something that you could do to unlock bonus money in the game that was discovered, and I'm like, you know what, I gotta do a tycoon challenge with this. So I did a whole stream, and then in early December, guess what? Oh yeah, I also talked about the Help Wanted 2 that was coming out, so I did a whole video. Like, I think literally the day before I did the Pizza Sim stream, I literally talked about all I analyzed and talked about the Pizza Sim trailer. Not the Pizza Sim trailer, the Help Wanted 2 trailer. Cause I wanted to do this because I had covered a lot of the old Help Wanted stuff back in 2019. So when I saw there was a trailer for Help Wanted 2, I'm like, I kind of want to do a video on this, just like, you know, to kind of call back to when I did all the Help Wanted news. So that happened, and then in early December, I got sick. And I literally could not work on anything. I literally had to just rest and recover for like an entire week or so, which literally delayed everything that was meant to come out in December. So I literally had recorded a collab, I think, that was supposed to come out in December, but now it's coming out this year in January, because it's almost done editing, so it'll be out this month for sure. And I was slightly, my throat was sore in that stream, like it is now, but I didn't think of anything about being sick or not. But then I was sick, so I ended up doing a Baldi stream to like ease myself back into it. I'm like, you know what, I'm kind of recovering, let me get back on the content grind. Hey, Negative Zone, welcome back. It's fine you couldn't make it back. I appreciate you being back on on this stream, because this is a pretty important stream, I would say. So thanks for coming. Thanks for tuning in. But yeah, then I did the ending of hard mode, because like I had a feeling after this stream that we were gonna beat hard mode in the next Fnatic stream we did, and we did. We beat hard mode, and not only did we beat hard mode, we had the light goal crushed. So, as a reward for you guys crushing the light goal, I promised that I would try and do something FNAF, or even another FNAF stream before the end of 2023. And well, if you were there yesterday, you know. But we'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, then I don't remember what came first, but then I did 2 like high score streams where I was doing high scores in Ultimate Custom Night, high scores in Baldi's Basic Classic Remastered. That was happening. Then I did a Mario Kart collab with True Player, again because of the Nintendo servers going down this year. So that was a fun, like, I think almost before Christmas collab. I did my big ending to Pop Goes for the year. I did my big ending to Pop Goes of the year, and I had Matt join me for this one. He was there for most of it. He had to dip out, and my connection was being a little wonky towards the end of it. But yeah, so and I announced in this stream the only other thing I'll do for Pop Goes this coming year is gonna be 100%ing the Steam achievements. Like, I've beaten everything in Dead Forest, in Machinist. As long as I can back up the save file, we are going back to Dead Forest to get the last 2 achievements we're missing. And then we'll get a 3rd one for having all achievements. So that's going to be a wild ride. But yeah. And then we had the SMDJ Q&A. We had the last DDLC stream of the year. We had the last FNAF World stream of the year. And then we had the Christmas plush video that was delayed. And then, yeah, that's everything for 2023. So, honestly, I think that a lot happened, even though there were a few hiccups, like either me being ill, my allergies holding me back, being slightly busy, or even just something else. But if there was ever something that I couldn't mention in a video, I was always relying on the community tab. So looking back through the year, post, yeah, the year started off with me like asking what you want to see with like FNAF content. Having you guys pick the name for the Days of the Freddy's 3 run I did. Again, starting that series. Asking you guys if I should finish a game on the channel. Just talking about being busy and other stuff that was going on and sharing clips from the DJ side channel. That's alright, Negative Zone. It's fine if you couldn't make it back because stuff was going on. I'm reading your messages. Not sure what to say to it, but I am reading them. So, again, here's where I did a video to commemorate the Wii U and eShop closing down. Oh yeah, this is something I gotta talk about playlists too. This was something I talked about with FNAF content. I teased DDLC coming back. This was after the eShop closed and I bought stuff. I'm like, what do you guys want to see on the channel? Again, this was me saying I was sick and dealing with allergies, but I had a video go out. This was me saying that we're coming to the end of May, and that this was a funny coincidence that this was the profile picture for May, because, I mean, if you look at the channel profile, just saying. This is me shouting out a Fazcart collab, talking about other streams I did and how I timestamped some of them. This is me talking about the 5-year anniversary, another 5-year anniversary. Yeah, this is the epilogue where I talked about, all the things, some of the things that I forgot to mention, and then other things that, I had briefly already mentioned in the stream. So that happened. This is me asking about Fangame Friday stuff. Teasing DDLC again. Again, saying I was busy with stuff, showcasing another clip on the DJ side channel. Again, saying I'm on vacation, here's stuff coming out. And yeah, there were also videos on the DJ side channel that came out while I was on vacation too. So there was more content on not just the main channel that went out. This was me explaining how a stream got canceled and delayed, and I showed off like some teasers from behind the scenes of making the thumbnail. So that was fun. And then this is like me saying, talking about, I summarized the vlog stream. I asked what you guys are excited to see. Again, just talking about stuff. And then this is where I started doing like polls about games I should uninstall from my Steam library. I always see what you guys are interested in, even though I never really uninstalled stuff from my Steam library. Asking if I should do Flumpties, which I guess since people do want to see it, that might have to be a series again on the channel this year. Ultimate Custom, I did do stuff for you guys, but all this other stuff will happen. Some of these, I have, even though there are smaller votes and other things, I didn't get to in 2023, I will be coming back to some of this. I could do FNAF 2 later this year, Flumpties later this year, Gary's Mod, Doki Doki, Boris later this year, me announcing the Q&A, me asking if I should stream DDLC for the end of the year, which, it did happen. Again, me saying I was busy with stuff. Again, shutting our clip on the DJ side channel. And then this was me doing that poll for you guys, since you guys crushed the like goal on the FNAF World stream. And then the Merry Christmas Eve and the New Year's Eve post. So that really is everything to reflect about the channel. But with that being said and done, what about this year? What's gonna happen this year? What's gonna change this year? Again, let me think about the question in the description. Is taking things one day at a time the best solution? Or, you know, or is it better to plan ahead? Because let me show you guys something too. And this is something I meant to show off in the behind the scenes retrospective, but I completely forgot about it until the stream was over. This little book right here is something I found when I was doing some organizing of my room, and I realized that it was empty. It's free to use. So I started using this to plan all like the important streams and videos I wanted to have out in a month. And most often than not, I actually would meet the requirements of the things I wanted to do. But there would be a few things that may have got pushed back from one month to another one. And sadly, if we look at New Year's, or December, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, there's like 3 to 4, and even something on a second page that never happened in December, that are honestly probably going to happen in like early January, if I'm being honest. I'm probably just going to end up doing a lot of the old things. I'm probably going to start the year off with the things I didn't get to in 2023 before I actually plan series. But that's another thing. I feel like, well, yes, I think I do agree with the mentality is sometimes it is good to take things a day at a time, or like a little bit at a time. And then in other instances, yes, I think maybe like, you know, there are other things that are worth planning ahead, so you aren't like, you know, living in the moment constantly. But that is something I think I realized about the 2023 content. Wow, I think I got through a majority of what I wanted to. Oh yeah, and there's also a bonus collab with Mario JB to end the year off too. But yeah, I think something to mention and look at is like, while I got to some of the things, or most of the things I wanted to, you know, there are still things that definitely could have came out if, like, you know, if I had, you know, more time to prepare, you know, stuff, if I wasn't ill, if I had actually finished editing a few things on time, you know, if I, you know, wasn't held back by some personal stuff that I was taking care of at this point in time. You know, I do think that while this is a hobby, and I do like working hard and like creating fun stuff for you guys and doing all this fun stuff, I need to remember that this is a hobby, and, you know, maybe I need to pull back on doing some of these things. Maybe I need to make sure I'm only focusing on like literally maybe 2 to 3 things at a time. Maybe it's better to like stream a game like 2 or 3 times a week, or like once, do a game like 1 episode in like the span of a month or something, like have 2 episodes in a month or something, just to get through a game quicker so there's time to do other things. You know, it's like there's stuff I think about and realize that, you know, maybe there's more to this than just, you know, pumping out the funny things I want to do on the internet and show you guys and give you guys my reaction. You know, I'm excited that I've started playing games like DDLC, Baldi's Basics, and still doing some of my favorite things in FNAF, and experiencing like new fan releases, or, you know, like the whole the Meatly game from earlier this year, you know. Doing stuff like that, getting all these little fun experiences out and about when they actually are relevant. The FNAF movie game kind of coming out close to the time it was relevant because the movie was still out in theaters and whatnot. You know, it was sometime in November that I saw the FNAF movie for myself. You know, I didn't get to see it right away too. So, again, And I think something I also thought about when I did the channel Q&A like only a few days ago, you know, I think, you know, even if I'm not necessarily hopping on trends or, you know, doing like the latest things, and I'm just kind of doing what I want, you know, I still, you know, for the most part, you know, again, I'm not hopping on the latest FNAF games outside of, you know, oh, I did a news video on the trailer. Oh, I talked about this teaser image that just came out on a vlog stream, you know? Outside of, like, the couple smaller things, you don't see me doing a Let's Play of Help Wanted 2. You guys didn't see me do a Let's Play of Ruin DLC. Again, for various reasons, not just because I didn't want to, or, you know, all that fun stuff. There are reasons, limitations, and other things that, you know, to realize and think about too. So, honestly, the plan going forward, and I was going to say this last night if the stream happened the way it was supposed to, I'm probably going to take about a week or maybe even more off in January just to focus on some other stuff and still slightly prepare stuff. Like, honestly, if I'm being honest, I might still have another video or stream go out this week, but it's not going to be anything crazy. It honestly will just, again, be like the leftover scraps and ideas I didn't get to last year. Again, I'll probably be, even if I'm not live or recording and uploading a video, I may still secretly be, not secretly, but, you know, I will be working on editing a video. I got 2 videos in the editing process that I got to finish, you know. I have more collabs and other videos to get to, you know. There's other things, and there's other, like, personal things I want to get to. Like, I got a couple new games that I want to, like, just sit down and start playing for a little bit, you know, in my free time. So I'm not, you know, just focusing on the games that I'm playing for YouTube. You know, so, and where's the, I'll close community tab, but I don't need that. But, going back to that one stream that I thought I left open that I think I may have accidentally closed, but going back to the 5-year, if it would let me open it, going back to the 5-year anniversary stream, again, having the various like goals that I decided to have to, like, spice up this anniversary stream, you know, number 10, having 10 likes for Among Us, you know, I said that as a like goal, but, even though that like goal didn't happen, if we go to my Steam library just for Christmas, whenever my library wants to open, alright, I'm gonna give it a second. But yeah, I bought this because I bought this for myself on Christmas because I'm like, you know what, I want to play the game for myself finally. You know, again, I didn't, you know, there are certain things, again, that I didn't hop on when they were popular at the time because I wasn't playing on my Steam account back in like 2020 when this game was blowing up. So I just figured now, because it was on sale and I had added it to my library or my wish list, I'm like, you know what, I'll buy this on Christmas because why not? I even added the original DDLC because, you know, I've been playing through Plus. It feels fitting to have the original in the library because it's like, you know, DDLC to DDLC Plus is like FNAF 1 to FNAF 2. You know, it's like this wouldn't be here if it wasn't for this. So, you know. So, yeah. So, and also my throat's getting tired from all this commentating, so I'm definitely not playing a game today. because it wouldn't count as the last game of the year. It would count as the first game of the year. And I'd rather save that for whatever first video or stream I properly do. This is just a sloppy carryover from 2023. But unlike this being, well, it's a sloppy carryover as me just redoing it on the 1st instead of New Year's Eve. But this stream is a lot better than that privated stream that I did. So you know what? Yeah. This is where I'm going to end the stream in a minute. I want to look at something because... Where is it? Where... Steam has you can look at what you did in a certain year. I wanted to look at that. I wanted to show that off on this stream. Yeah, my year. I wanted to show this off for a minute because I looked at this briefly before I did a couple more games of the year, and I feel like the data is gonna be slightly adjusted. But yeah, I played a total of apparently 11 games, 28 achievements unlocked, from 3 different games and 3 rare achievements. Apparently I did a 3-day streak, which I would be interested in which games I did in a 3-day streak. Baldi's Basics, Doki Doki. I don't know if these are the 3 games I did in a streak, but apparently these are the games I've done I did the most time in this year. 45 sessions of Baldi's, I can't believe it. But at the same time, I slightly can because of how much time I spent in that game. Yeah, what is my streak of what games? 9% of playtime you had in games were released this year. Yeah, in the last 1 to 7 years. Stealth RPG sandboxes, physical visual novels. Apparently 33 items subscribed to, and I know why that is, because of a stream, the one stream I did this year. Yep, Baldi's the most time played in January, October, November. Now, I'm hoping that adds the last stream I did or video I did. So yeah, 4 achievements overall. Doki Doki. I'm surprised it doesn't count my little playtime on the last couple days of the month. I did do DDLC this month, so it's weird not seeing that. 7 achievements overall. January highest percentage, followed by March, April, October. This is highest playtime in September. Yeah, most definitely. A few other times. Again, Popkas I also did this month, and it's not even on here, which is weird. But yeah, having all these achievements this year is fantastic. I don't think it even counts the couple achievements I got on that stream. Oh no, Ultra Scrapped. Where's, oh, I didn't see it. Yeah, that's okay, I did count the 2 that I got. Pizza Sim, November, December. Yeah, that's because of the streams I did. Yeah, this was pretty good. I want to see, I don't know, if I click on this, will it show me? What game did I play for 3 days? It was February, it was in February, so if I look back, if I even had the tab still open, which I do. What Steam game did I play in February? Doki Doki, Baldi's. Did I play something on this? I don't remember. Because I see these 2 streams in February, which makes sense. Does it count Pizza Sim? Did I open Vanilla Pizza Sim on that stream? I don't remember. But I guess but I feel like a 3-day streak, it has to be in the same time frame. Videos. Were there any videos I recorded on Steam? No, none of these videos that came in February are from Steam, so it's interesting. But yeah. finally got a new achievement. But yeah. So, again, plans for 2024, at least January. I think I'll speak for January as a whole, and then as I do start content up this month, I will talk about, you know, the year, February, March, April, whatever, as we go forward. But I think the plan's gonna be, I'm gonna take at least almost a week or a few more days off. Like, after this stream, there could be nothing. There could be a video. There could be a stream, but don't expect it. At most, let me see. Let me look at the calendar. Because let's say I start a break after this stream, a small break. Alright, let's say maybe by the 15th, like halfway through the month, maybe. Because if I take maybe about a week from like tomorrow to here, and then maybe a couple more days, and maybe stream like on the second weekend of the month, maybe I'll start stuff up there. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be taking a break after the stream. But I'm not taking the full month off. I'm just taking at least maybe a week to almost 2 weeks or more. I will update you guys on the community tab post, and like I said, a couple videos and even a stream might drop, if I'm being honest, because I might just grind editing in the next couple days just so I can get that out of the way, so I can start the year fresh with editing and just drop a couple videos that were edited. But we'll talk about that next time. But overall summary of 2023, I think it was a pretty good year. They had, again, a couple ups and downs, a couple of road bumps, like my computer breaking, being ill, or having my allergies kind of screw up my routine of getting content out, and then just other personal stuff I had to take care of. Again, there are some more personal things that I might be taking care of this year, which could also alter content. But I think whenever those take effect, I would most likely do an update or a vlog stream around that to just let you guys know that content's being altered. So just wait and give me a little time to start the year off with some personal things and grinding last year's editing that should have been done, and then we'll start the year off right. I'll probably just end up doing one-offs in January and maybe early February. I might pick up a game series, whether it's Doki Doki, Baldi's, something FNAF, like FNAF World or Pizza Sim, or even starting a completely new series, because again, I have some new games. I bought this last year. I bought something for myself that I might do a one-off on as just a fun, like, childhood nostalgia stream. There's a couple games I talked about doing a series on last year that I said I wasn't doing last year because I wanted to give it the right time. Again, one-offs I might do, games I might come back to. I might even start this game just to play it before the next version comes out. Like, I could literally do a one-off on this game this month. You'll have to wait and see. But for now, this is where I would say I'll see you in 2024, but the stream is already being recorded in 2024, so that just falls flat on his face. But I am ending the stream now. So if you have enjoyed, do leave a like, comment, subscribe, very much appreciated. Hit the bell to be notified when I come back to do more on the channel in 2024. This is the first time I'll say it, and I'll consider it to be the last time I say it too, because of the context. But until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you on the flip side, and give me a little time, but I promise I'll be back, and we'll start doing some content, and then when things start coming up, I promise I'll address them. So until next time, though, see you on the flip side, everybody. It's outro time. No first game of the year, no last game of the year, quote-unquote last game of the year. It's time to end the stream. This is This is following down the path of the 2020 installment of this series, but better just be me vlogging and talking than force myself to play a game right now. Because of what time it is right now, I need to go do something, get a little bite to eat, just go relax with family. So, yeah, I'll be back soon for something else. And you know what? I'll play the intro music again as outro music. Why not?